I started classroom meetings to get to know my students better. I think a few years ago I noticed that students were coming to school with different home life situations and peer situations that they may not have known how to navigate through on their own. Maybe they weren't coming with a lot of skills, and I thought for some of the students that held on to like anger or heavy emotions, sometimes just a little bit of talking can be helpful. And so I started them to allow students to be able to express themselves. We usually just start with like a check-in to see how people are feeling, and then we revolve our discussion around any problem that a student might be facing at that time. So it's really student driven. Definitely creates like a family environment. You have students that will stick up for each other, go out of their way to do nice things for each other. They give each other compliments. They say thank you. You know, they make it a point to thank each other and say nice things to each other. And then it gives us a point of reference so that when a problem does arise, we can refer back to some of our strategies, and they can remember that they don't have to necessarily become very angry and take it out on something or have that resentment. They can use their skills and talk it out or breathe or any number of the things that the other students have suggested. I've watched several videos, and I kind of just, it's like I kind of just bounce off the students and their needs wherever they want to go with the discussion. The topic kind of follows that path. And then I've noticed that with students, sometimes they bring up really amazing points that can apply to several people, and then we have a big discussion going, and it's very beautiful. It's beautiful for them to show their compassion and help each other and want to help each other. And then I know that I've done something good when students are high-fiving and telling each other positive things. So we started the first week, we get a little deeper into it just to set the precedent for the rest of the year. So that way when it comes up again, students kind of know what to do and they feel a little bit more comfortable. We have rules of only letting one person at a time speak, making eye contact. A lot of the conversation rules that we use even during like think, pair, share and things like that are the same rules you have during conversation, which is being respectful. And let's take a look at some of the things that we can say to each other when someone's feeling down. These are the things that we can say to people to comfort them. So everyone repeat, I will be thinking of you today. I'd like you to know I am a friend.
I'd like you to know I'm a friend.
We can use these statements orally. We also have our bucket fillers. So I hope many of you take some bucket fillers today and leave messages of kindness to each other. It's a great way to curb any kind of disruptions going on in the classroom, because once the students get to know each other, they kind of let go of any kind of feelings they have that are negative towards each other, and it really helps your just your classroom management. But I would say do it as soon as you can, because you get to know your students better. And the more you know your students, the better you can relate to them, the better that they feel respected and they respect you, and then you just open the door to all the learning that can take place in your classroom. I think that people will find that they will bring a lot of positive culture and compassion to their room if they use them.